Hey, fellow mathematicians! Before we get into the episode, we want to let you know some important information about Math is Figureoutable merch.
Yeah, we know so many of you love all the great designs that we have on the Math is Figureoutable website, and you might want to share the love with some fellow mathy friends.
If you're in the US and order apparel like t-shirts and hoodies by December 10th, it will arrive before the holidays. If you're out of the States, you'll want to order sooner than that to make sure you get your merch. Make sure you are holiday ready and get your order placed by December 10th. Now, on to the show. Hey, fellow mathers! Welcome to the podcast where math is figure-outable. I'm Pam.
And I'm Kim.
And this is a Math Strat Chat episode where we chat about our math strategies. Every Wednesday evening, I throw out a math problem on social media and people from around the world chat about the strategies they use and comment on each other's thinking.
So this past Wednesday, our problem was 1/4 minus 1/10. How would you solve this problem? Pause the podcast, solve it however you'd like. The problem is 1/4 minus 1/10.
Dun, dun, dun.
All
right, you go first.
Okay. I am going to think about percents.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that 1/4 is 25%.
Mm-hmm.
And 1/10 is 10%. So 25% minus 10% is 15%.
And if I made you, on pain of death, no, I'm just kidding. But if I asked you to write that as a fraction, what would you write?
I would write that as 15/100ths.
And you're like happy to be done there?
Do I have to simplify it?
No. I'm asking, are you happy to be done there?
I'm happy there.
Okay, then you're done. Cool. Nice. I'm thinking about money, and $0.25 is 25 cents. And this time I'm going to write 25 out of 100 cents. So like a fraction, 25 out of 100.
Mm-hmm.
And then a tenth is a dime. And so that's one dime is 10 cents out of 100 cents, and 25 minus 10. It's very similar to what you just did, but I'm thinking about money. 25 minus 10 is 15, and I end up with 1,500. So I ended up the same thing you did. But staying in money, I might say how many nickels are in 15 cents. And there's 3. And how many nickels are in $1? And there's 20. So I might simplify that to 3 nickels out of the 20 nickels, or 3/20. But I could have also, now that I'm doing that, I could have also done the whole problem with nickels, which I don't know if you could tell halfway through, I was like, I wish I would have done this with nickels. 1/4 of $1 is 25 cents, and that's 5 nickels out of the 20 nickels in $1. And 1/10 of $1 is 2 nickels out of the 20 nickels. So I've got 5 20ths minus 2 20ths, and that would also give me 3 20ths. So I was feeling like halfway through doing pennies, I was like, I should have done nickels.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I had a feel that it was going to be more simplified at the end. Could you think about a clock if I made you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe if I asked you nicely.
Are we doing everything we can possibly do in this problem? So 1/4 of a clock is 15 minutes.
Is that you saying you don't want to?
No,
just kidding. Fine. Okay, 15 minutes.
And 1/10 of a clock is 6 minutes.
Okay.
So 15 minutes minus 6 minutes is 9 minutes out of 60 minutes, which is equivalent to your 3/20ths.
Sure enough. Okay.
All right. Well, we've heard everything we've got. We can't wait to see what you think about this.
Actually, can I do one more?
No, you may not.
Oh, but I'm thinking now. No? What if we had done 5-minute chunks?
Okay. Go for it.
1/4 of an hour is like the 3, right? I'm like on the 3.
Okay.
So that's like 3 out of 12.
Uh-huh.
And 1/10 of an hour. No, that's not going to work. Because that's like 6 minutes. That's not.
You get portions of chunks.
Yeah, I can't do that out of 12. Never mind.
So no, we're not talking about it anymore.
But at least I got to think about it. Thanks for letting me think about it.
No problem. We can't wait to see what you do every week. We really do scroll on the socials to check it out. So join us on Math Strat Chat and let us know how you think about the problems, and then comment on each other's strategies.
Love it when you comment on each other's strategies. And we post these problems on Wednesdays around 7 p.m. Central Time. When you answer, tag me and use the hashtag MathStratChat. Then join us to hear how we're thinking about the problem. We love having you as part of the Math is Figureoutable movement, because math is figure-outable.
Hey listeners, don't forget, if you love Math is Figureoutable merch and want to share the love with your family and friends, now is the time.
That's right. If you're in the US and order your favorite t-shirts and hoodies by December 10th, it will arrive before the holidays. Share the Math is Figureoutable love with your favorite people and keep spreading the word that math is figure-outable.